Welcome back, everyone, to the We Are Bias podcast. We are here at Pueblo El Pau. We are here with Sanchez, one of our regulars, and a new member, Jeremy from the Interception podcast. I would say a special guest. Yeah, special.
Very special.
So, Sanchez, you good?
Yeah, I cool enough. Nice to see you. Ambience here going.
Yeah, and our special guest, you good?
Yeah, I accustomed to these kind of things, rain in the background, cocoa tea, craft and bake. That's the kind of vibes you like on us after it.
And well, we have Andrew who will be co-hosting today with me, as promised. Today we'll be doing a debate in light of the Manchester United versus Tottenham. And the debate will be on 10 questions that I have prepared for them. The answers just have to convince me and Andrew that they're right. They don't necessarily have to be right. They just have to be convincing. As I said, it's a debate. So who wants to start? Sanchez or Jeremy?
I will, it's a hot gun. I'm going to come out shooting first.
So Andrew will ask the first question, I'll ask the second one, and so we'll...
Yeah, that's the order. Alright, so getting into the first question. Alright, for our special but not so special guest. Question number 1. Which club has the highest ceiling?
That's easy, man. That's easy. I believe right now Spurs have the highest. They have the ceiling to reach it and the capacity to reach it furthest based on investment, good ownership. I believe they have the highest chances of reaching further. Vision based right now because of our, as I say, owner Daniel Levy and whatnot. There has been some, I want to say, misunderstandings in the vision. Like we would like Spurs to be more football oriented, but he's kind of a businessman. He's selling art and buying art and thing. We just want to win trophies, right? No comments on that from nobody, right? We just want to win trophies. And I guess a little bit of both is that even Man U has been going through some ownership problems as well. The Glazers scandal and whatnot. But I still believe in Spurs. I believe that we have the highest chance of reaching further and them. Yeah.
Sanchez, same question to you.
Alright, so when we're talking about ceiling, we're speaking about not who reached the furthest, who have the highest ceiling. And when you're looking at a club like Manchester United, obviously their ceiling is to win the Champions League. Compare that to a club like Spurs who have 0 trophies in their entire history, possibly is. So obviously a side like Man U will have the highest ceiling because it's to return to that level rather than scraping top 4 or making it in Europa League. So I would say that we have the highest ceiling to get to because Spurs, they basically have no roof.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
They don't even have land yet.
Cool.
So it would be Manchester United, obviously.
Nice.
So Andrew, what do you think? You are not a Manchester United fan today, just based on the arguments.
Based on from the question, I already know, right, that
You
answer.
not supposed to be talking so loud. It's like that, yes or no?
My bad.
Nah, don't emphasize on nobody what they're saying. Or if you think Sanchez saying the right thing, or
Sanchez said the right thing.
cool. I have to disagree with you.
Cool.
With this wrong, I have to
This
disagree. With Jeremy, I have to disagree with Jeremy.
Yeah.
So Sanchez, this question goes to Manchester United. So the second one, pass our phone if not. Who has the more passionate and dedicated fan base? Sanchez, you start.
Alright, obviously, again, quite bias, but again is Manchester United. We don't have ultras like PSG and certain Italian clubs, but obviously we have the more dedicated fan base. And because we care about the club more, and we're there with the club through thick and thin, even when we placed, 10th? Like, nobody gave up on the club, everybody was still there, and we just going through a lengthy transition period, but nobody have love that lost for the club or dash for Man United. Everybody there, thick and thin. Every result, it could be a 1-1 draw. God, it could be when we lost 6-3 to Man City. It was like, oh God, this club. But then right back next week again, it's like, all right, let me get it right this time. And it's been like that post Fergie, so that's about 10 years. So I would say that we have the more passionate club, well, fans and supporters.
My turn.
Yeah, you go, Jeremy.
So, in terms of fan base, I would disagree with my colleague, right? I disagree with him because I think while we may not bolster together like Man United in terms of their poor results, our fans are very performance oriented. So they would never sugarcoat when we not playing good and be like, oh well, next season, no, they demand results. And I believe that is something that keeps us going, the club, the fan base. And on that note, I think we always try to strive for the big results, and we always criticize. And I think that's the only way we can keep ourselves accountable. Tottenham itself accountable is that there needs to be more accountability by the players, which was going on last season. The players were playing lackluster, like they didn't want to be there, and the fans had to call them out. And I think it's only by that length or that desire from our fans is why this season I have high hopes for us.
Alright, I just want to add one more thing, right?
I don't think you can add. You can add.
can't.
You can add.
God,
And I debate the
You can add.
you get your time.
You know he outshine on now.
Yeah. I would take the L on that.
Alright, so question 2 goes to Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah, for sure.
Yes, kiss up that. Question 3.
All right, question number 3. All right, which team has consistently performed better in recent years?
I think that easy, no brainer, yeah. It will have to go to Man United, but again, I trying to be very realistic here. It was close. Like it could go to Man United, but it's still at like 40-50. No, that is not. That was not. No, it's 60-40. 60-40. Let me tell you why. And this is where Man U edges out in that they got Ten Hag, and then Ten Hag brought out fruits like best results ever. We got our transfers. We got the players that we needed, the players that we think. We got the coaches that we thought we needed, and we weren't providing those results. Yet Man United had 2 seasons with Ten Hag. How much seasons it was?
The second season.
So, like 1 season, and they done in the top 4. Boy, you won FA. Carabao. So I think to my understanding, I'll have to give this one to Sanchez and Man United.
So you concede then?
I concede. I opt out of that one.
So Sanchez, yes, wanna comment on it at all, or
My turn this week?
yeah, if you want to speak, because you don't concede.
Oh yeah, so I would say it has been, when we're talking consistency, we're talking like straight line. I feel as though, so I would say that it's more Spurs as United. They've been, like where you call in the hospital.
Like I had beat the.
So yeah, it's more been like that. Like
Sporadic.
yeah, so they'll go 2nd, 4th, 8th, 6th, and don't mind the silverware is there, but the performances it really hasn't. Whereas Spurs has consistently been 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So if we're talking consistency, it has been Tottenham, whereas Manchester, they will have a few down periods. So
For some
I would
reason,
say
I
Tottenham.
feel like I kind of low blow,
Yeah, but so I would say Spurs has been the more consistent team.
And I concede. I literally say go tune away.
So that draw then.
What do you think?
Me? Consistency not linear, but I'll go with Tottenham.
Even though you consider it,
I
I don't know how that works. But I guess it goes to Tottenham.
the best goals are won at 4th.
So Sanchez won that last debate. You'll have to excuse us because we're kind of watching the Manchester United Tottenham game as we do in the podcast. So back to question, and Tottenham just scored.
Yeah.
You can see it
Yeah.
in Sanchez's face.
Yeah.
What man was Basaka even doing us?
Lost on the back foot.
It's so hard.
The question 4 now. Which stadium offers better match day experience? Old Trafford or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium?
I'll go first, right? Because you want.
Yeah, you
Right? Well, everyone know our previous stadium, which was known as the White Hart Lane. After going under some refurbishment and improvement, known as the N7 Stadium right now. I think because of our carbon-free environment, a lot of different events can happen there. While even just not football related, a lot of different people come there overall for the best experiences, whether it's concerts, Beyonce. You had Beyonce, Anyway, we will just say that I believe Tottenham provides the better experience for fans. Right? Yeah.
Did I hear your point, huh?
That's my point.
Sanchez.
Alright, so what's the question again? Can you repeat that for me?
Licks higher. Chopper boy. Which stadium offers the best match day experience?
Alright, okay. So, I believe the stadium doesn't necessarily bring the experience. It's the fans. But I would still say it's Old Trafford because, again, it's the theatre of dreams. It's the whole walk. It's the chants from the fans. It's everything. Like, that would make the environment, to be honest. So, obviously, it would be Manchester United. Purely because of how passionate the supporters are.
Man, just saying that because his stadium have hole in it, right? You realize that. Name it is hole.
I think I'll have to go, Jeremy.
You going Jeremy?
Yeah.
Nah, actually, I'll go with Sanchez.
Alright, so I guess that you go split.
Yeah,
Don't give me that.
it's a footballing question, so what Beyonce had to
No, but it's overall experience.
That is why I say it.
No,
But I don't with
I can easily say Old Trafford have cricket games.
No, but it's overall experience and it's about
experience of
the
football.
question was
If you say that Beyonce's a cricket,
better
Yeah, but it's
match the
football,
experience.
Football, we talking about.
The stadium fresh, bro. Yours old, bro. That is what I'm trying to
But
tell
we
you.
sell more, regardless.
In terms of tickets, obviously, because you're a fan, it's more bigger, but I just saying, match the experience has nothing to do with selling, bro. It has to do with the accommodation, the stadium, and I would like to think that the N7 offers.
I mean, if you didn't bring up that Beyonce, you debate because football we talking about. That would have a stronger point for me.
I'm sure it's something like a man, you want.
Nah, just talking about debate wise, Sanchez is the better point.
But a fight, and
Nice one thing. Licks is guaranteed.
Alright, so question. Number 5. Who has a stronger youth development system and history of nurturing homegrown talent?
Can I go first? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, again, oh god, that's something real bad because every answer is United, but as a fact, United have the better youth academy and nurturing of homegrown talent, and you don't have to look too far than David Beckham, Paul Scholes, etc. So you don't have to look too far. Whereas Spurs, you can't really speak to anyone that they would have brought through. That would have break through the ranks really.
Can't speak to anyone. Alright. So we can't speak to Ledley King, right? Can't speak to Harry Kane. Wait, I was trying to just get some.
By Kane though.
He came through from Leicester, but he still got developed in our academy. If I've been wrong, I know that he got developed in our academy.
You really can't compare Harry Kane to Paul Scholes though?
No, why wouldn't I? But anyway, Danny Rose.
Another conversation for next time.
Yeah. I still think even Danny Rose, this one, Kyle Walker, City's a citizen. They didn't just win the treble the other day. I thought so, alright. So I believe our caliber in our academy is higher just because of pure merit. The players go on, they might do big things in the club, right? But they go on to be known throughout football, break records and whatnot.
Yeah, but you can't say that when you can't say pure merit when United won a treble with homegrown players.
Wait.
Sound like gun talk, they.
You can't top that. Kid.
Okay,
You can't.
That sound like gun talk, they.
I find you just trying to throw trophies in my face.
Who do you homegrown players on that side? Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic, King.
Talking to the mic. You talk with your chest.
Come now.
I mean, I don't think I could say anything to go up against your trophies and things like that. You always throw trophies in front of my face, but I still hold on to the fact of breaking records and whatnot. I think I give that to not just breaking records, but performances in different teams, our team, other teams. I give that to the Spurs and the academy and their homegrown players. Yeah.
Sorry, right, Jeremy. I disagree with you on that one.
It's okay.
It was a good fight.
Yeah, fight balance.
It was
Yeah.
a good fight,
I
but
get that.
point
They
goes
went on
to.
fighting, they went on
Yeah,
swinging.
swinging. Had a good long swinging. Had a good long
Come on.
swinging.
Alright.
Tottenham getting all the real thing, you know, right?
Oh, I was chilling.
This oversized season.
I might lose the battle, you know, but we go win the war.
Yes.
We go win the war.
Question 6 now. Which team boasts the more iconic and memorable moments in football history?
Alright.
Sanchez
Alright.
supposed to go first.
Sanchez?
Sanchez.
Yeah,
Me. Man United, I will have to go with them. Reason being, although I break the misconception one time, Spurs trophy cabinet is not empty. Contrary to anybody's beliefs, we have won FA Cups, but just hasn't been of recent time. So the misconception that we don't win trophies is not true. That is a false statement, right? But I will have to go with the Red Devils and say they have the most memorable.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
go
want to
ahead.
make this a massacre because that's an advantage thing, but United and coming back is synonymous. You don't have to look too far against the final against Bayern in the UCL. We have two moments against Tottenham themselves when we were 3-0 and 2-0 down and came back to win 5-3, 5-2. And Fergie's infamous speech was, lads, it's Tottenham. And that was the end of the story there. From 3-0, 2-0 down to winning 5-3, 5-2.
Why you want to emphasis on Tottenham?
No,
though?
because it's Tottenham. Like, that's what Fergie say, lads, it's Tottenham. Like, let me be real. And yeah, so I guess more iconic moments would be Manchester United.
I still would.
By a landslide.
Okay, cool.
By a landslide.
Another split?
I guess so, yeah.
Another split.
Okay.
Yeah, another
But-
split.
Oh, another split.
Because I agree with him too. It's
Yeah,
the
you-
same thing.
you
All
might-
they say, all they
it's-
say.
All right. I swear you said something.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Nah, I never.
Tell me that. All right. Yeah.
Put it all down, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew,
Yeah.
question
Alright.
7.
Question number 7. Is that a funny one? Is that a funny question? Who is better, Harry Kane or Wayne Rooney? Because Sanchez, you first.
Yes, Sanchez, you first.
Now, Wayne Rooney is obviously the more complete player, but in terms of pure goal scoring ability, Levi, stop that. In terms of pure goal scoring ability, it would be Harry Kane. But Wayne Rooney, for me, would be the better player because he wasn't just a goal scorer, he also created. And later on in his career, he went from striker to centre forward to cam to centre mid. So to make those adjustments, it shows that, well, while Kane is the better goal scorer, Rooney is the better player. All around.
I'll have to take Harry Kane. I mean, I understand where the Man United supporter is coming from, where complete player comes into consideration, you know, in terms of dropping back, defending, midfield, you know, even acting as a forward for the Red Devils. Wayne Rooney really has cemented his position in Man United's history. But I also believe that Harry Kane has, if not, wow, if not, yeah, that's Demon save. Yeah. If not cemented his name in our club history, in the Premier League history, you know, breaking records. I believe it's 280 goals he has.
Nah.
Not 280, I think it's 260 around the 260. I'm making sure. And I believe he surpasses Wayne Rooney on that score. You can correct me if I'm wrong with that one, right? As well as even on the national level as well.
Okay.
Right, England national. So I would obviously give it to Harry. I don't know his middle name, but I'll make up one. Harry Henry Smith Kane. So yeah,
Smithy.
Smithy. Yeah.
Alright, so
Who you reckon?
the question was, who's the better player, Harry Kane or Wayne Rooney? Now who's the better goal scorer? So,
It depends on.
But
It-
players,
it- to me-
players score goals.
yeah, but I'm more of football, so I will just go to
Okay,
it being Wayne Rooney now. So
fine,
Sanchez.
cool.
Yeah, the better debate, reasoning and everything.
Jack of all trades, masters of none. Jack of all trades, masters of none. That is all I go say.
Yeah, I had to go with freaking.
In the middle.
But I mean,
What?
Yeah, I had to go with Harry Kane.
this is why the discussion off camera.
Them going to try to fight me off camera.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Episode.
Number 8.
Let me episode. I'm fright right now. Huh? Question number 8. Which manager has had a bigger impact on the respective club? So Alex Ferguson or Mauricio Pochettino?
Going for just now.
Yeah, Jerry, you too.
Is me right?
Yeah.
I think obviously Mauricio
Yeah.
Pochettino, while changing, oh my gosh, while changing our club's philosophy and playing style, coming into our club and doing obviously creating the Harry Kane and Son dynamic, which has gone on to boost. I don't know how much amount of goals in terms of like numerical, but I know they score a lot. Mauricio Pochettino has done a lot for the club, but just by pure standard, I'll give it to Alex Ferguson. His history with Red Devils, the treble winning season. Just overall, his accomplishments and accolades. That's why he's still known to be, the best manager in the Premier League. When you're talking about managers.
So I would disagree. I would say it's Tottenham. Nah, I just troll it. It's obviously Sir Alex, because at the end of the day, which one between the two has an entire stand named after him? Sir Alex Ferguson stand in Manchester United. So it would be him for reasons that need not be explained. So
I just saying for the record, if I was debating this, I actually would have gone with Pochettino. I'd like give all of the points, but it's not my debate.
All right, I picking
Both
Jeremy.
said the same thing.
Yeah, but based on they said the same thing or no? But who explained their point better was Jeremy.
I just feel like I didn't have to explain
It's
much
true,
because
true.
he say
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It'll be an exact duplicate.
Yeah, but it's a
It's a
debate.
Yeah.
So he
There's a debate.
had the better point for the debate.
So
Yeah.
I win round 2.
Fair.
See no more random points.
All right. So number 9, right? Which club has a more distinct style of play and football philosophy? Let's go with Sanchez. You start.
I guess under Tottenham they don't really have a set identity, but they keep changing every season as they shift different managers. And you could say Manchester is the same post Fergie. They went from Van Gaal, Moyes to Van Gaal to Mourinho to Rangnick Solskjaer, now to Ten Hag. But attacking football is synonymous with Manchester United, and that's one thing that we are remembered for. So with regards to the greater philosophy, it would be Manchester United, because the fans want to see constant pressing all the time. Attack until the final whistle blows.
Yeah, I understand where he's coming from. Yes, our playing style does change with our managers. So Mauricio Pochettino boosted. He put emphasis on building from the back. So I want to say total football, but I believe the term is just basically from back to front, meaning that you're building from the back to go forward to attack a complete play. And right now under Ange, our rules are a little different in that we more or less try to focus on passing football. The question was just now, eh? I lost the question.
Let me repeat. Who has the most distinct style of play
Right.
and football philosophy?
So because both of our managers are my manager is fairly new.
No, we just mean in general. Ever since Manchester United know themselves to be Manchester United, ever since Tottenham know themselves to be Tottenham.
Now then I would say Tottenham in a heartbeat, because Harry Son, the Kane and Son duo, that playing style, understandably that once we are breaking away on a counter attack, that a goal must score. You get fair, defenders getting weak in their knees. I had to give it to us. Give it up to us.
Alright.
Yeah.
Andrew, I know you're interested in the game.
Again, for the
Again,
debate,
Uh,
Sanchez point. He was way more clear the way he's saying. Straight to the point. So
I smell
go to
up.
Sanchez.
Nah, I can't say that hard against Sanchez now. He was real distinct.
You was kind of all over with your response.
All over with your response.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can't say Kane son, because that is just a few seasons prior than a generational thing.
Well,
The football
now-
was there for 25 years, remember?
Fair.
Same brand of football.
Fair.
32,
Now I was saying, well,
Huh?
our manager's changed.
Where is it?
Yeah, true.
He's still there or no? Spurs.
Question number 10, the last one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who is finishing higher this season?
I you went first.
Yeah,
No?
Jerry.
Do you?
They say it's an old Eastern proverb, right? From India, East Indian, right? That to give new life, right? You must plant a seed and water it daily. And I believe that with that proverb, that Spurs can be the expected team to place higher, understanding that we had a terrific, horror movie of a season last year. I believe that this season we offer a lot of new potentials. You know, watching the game right now, Ant's ball is real. You know, I've never seen this team last season under forget his name because I suppressed them things. I suppressed that season. Under Conte, I didn't see. I believed in Conte, but you know that's a different topic. I didn't see us string together passes like this. I didn't see us work together with identity. And now I think that with this club, this amount of players that we have, that we are on to finishing. I wouldn't say top 2. We are the and because we're not in all of those competitions, right? That they have, we have the better chance of staying focused on our on one thing, you know, on FA, not FA, but still the Prem. We have our target set.
So second place.
Top 2.
Top 2.
But
Yeah.
definitely,
So
it's
that
not
means they can
first.
finish first.
We
then.
could finish first. We could always every year. Now everybody does say every year we could finish first. We just don't. We just don't. We just don't. That's reality, dog.
I don't know, a bit up in the air with it, but I feel like, man, you have more to build off of, whereas Spurs, they're trying to scrap everything back together since they lost Harry Kane, a new manager to start the season, so on and so forth. But I don't know, because I feel like United have a lot more stuff to work on with regards to playing away from home against the big teams. Even as they could see right now, we're not really doing too well away from home against the top 6 sides. And that was a thing last season because we never came away with a single point. Well, with a win, sorry. So I feel as though we have more to build up on, whereas Spurs, they're starting from scratch to move forward. So my answer, I guess I would say Manchester United. Like, we have a greater chance of finishing higher than...
Yeah,
That's
finishing
good.
higher than
Yeah. So I guess you could say so. As long as we set like that one particular thing, because we did well against teams at home, we were undefeated, minus the loss against Brighton to start the season, right? Right. So after that, so it's just to work on the away form against the top clubs. Yeah, which is basically what's going on here. Because we losing 1-0 right now.
Andrew?
That's a tough one because
Yeah, both of them.
both of them get some good reason
Good,
for their
yeah.
argument. I'll say Jeremy edge down. It's bad, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, he last, he closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he closing was real good by Sanchez, boy.
Are they going to do me that, boy? Are they going to do me that?
Yeah.
Sure you going to do me that,
The
boy?
East Indian proverb. Oh yeah, just remember the East Indian proverb catch them. Yeah.
So, I guess, who went producer? Sanchez?
Come on.
I don't know when it
Come
gets.
on. I want my polo. That is what I want my wear bias polo. That is all I say.
Lose the battle to win the war. Chess, not checkers. That's all thing.
So, guys,
I-
that was it for this episode. That's a real good episode.
Hey, one thing before we
actually.
close, I just want to say one thing. Just one thing.
Uh-huh.
You only need to support a little you know, tie from AFTV.
Yeah.
Editor, just float one right next to this man. Okay, crazy.
I smell her up. I always, inside walking, I smell her up. And once I up, always we are up. That's all I see.
Yeah, guys, this was a real enjoyable episode. I guess we'll be having Jeremy again sometime soon.
For sure.
Pick up the Interception podcast.
Yep.
Hopefully we can get some of those guys to come across on us and, mesh together